Hiya, welcome back to Room of Opinions there. Hopefully you've been liking the content I've been sharing on my channel. Um, I've been a bit late coming into this, but have you guys seen this trailer? Look at it. This is Houseful 5. I don't watch Bollywood movies anymore, I'll be honest with you here. So I don't know any of the Bollywood movies that have been coming out. I'm not interested. And a lot of the reasons are they're very cringeworthy now. It's all about clubbing. Like, I don't understand who they're trying to attract here. Everyone around the world doesn't go out clubbing, right? Like that's they're trying to portray that the world or everyone is basically these days going out and clubbing. That's like the high life. You have to go out partying and all this type of stuff. Yes, that used to happen before as well. But like a lot of the Bollywood movies now, they have got all these songs or item songs, shall we call them, in these dance or the dances kind of they do in Bollywood, which are known for. Now it's all about just a club. They're in a club partying. That's what happens now. If you watch any of the movies from early 90s, even late 90s, 80s, yes, there were item songs, there were dances. There were somewhere like seen on a mountain somewhere, in a village, anywhere on a farm, but different scenes. You got to see Switzerland, you got to see maybe France, Germany, like these type of places, right? And there was some like realism in the movie, an environment where you could get kind of, involved in or look into and, kind of watching the movie, you'd be kind of looking at these scenes and thinking, that looks beautiful. Okay, I mean, I'll be honest as well. You might be thinking like, that was the past. It's just things have changed on. But a lot of these scenes now, they're just sets. They're like fake sets. That's what it is. And the environment is that's it. That's what you need to do. There's not really any exploring any scenes by going abroad. Of course, they might have made some of the scenes by doing that. I'm not saying they don't do that, but the songs are put into that environment now, into like a clubbing scene. Now, the problem I've got with this movie, and it's not really a problem, I'll be honest as well. I don't watch them anymore, so I'm not really bothered. But I had to make a video about this because I've watched the first one. The first one was good. It wasn't the best, I'll still say. People think it was awesome. But there were cringeworthy movie scenes in that as well. So a lot of these scenes, a lot of these movies now, they've got these older actors because there's no new actors coming through which are really any good at acting because they're kids of these actors who don't have any acting skills, but they want to go into the Bollywood industry because they think they might make it just like their fathers or their parents did, right? And they're usually flops. They're not being any good. But these actors, the ones in this movie here, you've got Akshay Kumar, right? You've got Abhishek Bachchan. You've got then Jacqueline. You've got like Fadeen Khan. You've got Chunky Pandey, who he's funny in the other movies, but like he's going to make some cringeworthy comments on this, especially about the females or the woman. Johnny Lever, he's always been good with his comedy, but I think he's going to be out of place in this movie. You say a lot of these songs. Where is it? Where's Riteish? Look at this in the background. There's no need for it. They could be dancing, but it's not dancing. Look, they're moving their body in a way where they can draw the male population in to watch these movies for these item songs. And then you've got Ranjit, who's a pensioner. You've got Jackie Shroff, same pensioner, and Sanjay Dutt here. Now, they've got all these people together, these old folks, to make a movie to make some money. And then look at this. Like, look at this. This is like just basically straightforward Bollywood. This is what they do. This is Squid Games. Look at it. Why are they copying Squid Games? I don't understand. They just don't have any idea how to make a movie anymore, so they copy whatever they say on TV now. So there you go. Look at it. Like, I don't know who's going to go to the cinema and watch this movie. You can see, look, let's go for a cruise this summer. Cruise along for what? A comedy. Doesn't look like it. It's not comedy. It's going to be cringeworthy. You can see from the faces. These guys are like pensioners, or like from their age, they could be. They're gonna have dad jokes in here. The actresses are younger than them, like half the age. Some of them are. But like seriously, like what's this movie about? Like they're not worthy. The Bollywood's basically just lost the plot. I had to make this video. Seriously, I had to make this video. I couldn't just sit quietly. Like there's a lot of things I watch, and I want to do something, but I just say it's not. There's no point, But a lot of the time, I'll be honest, the only reason I used to watch Bollywood movies is because my grandmother and my dad used to watch them, and they used to be VHS. There wasn't really much on TV back then. You didn't have airy news, and you didn't have these Pakistani dramas, that type of stuff where they could watch it. It was just basically, if you had cable TV, that was fine. If you didn't, you had the aerial. That didn't catch anything except for just, some of the British stuff. My parents didn't speak English that much. So, but that if you go back to the 90s and 80s, right, the movies, they had some story behind it. It wasn't all just this. Oh, look at all these women and all these ladies in the club after me. I look so hot. I'm rich. Like there was some story behind it, family values and other stuff. But like, what was this going to teach people? Like, especially the young men. Like they think they can do this. Like if they go out, they can like, if they're rich enough or famous enough that they'll have women like they'll have like ladies like this around them, and it gives them the wrong mindset. I just don't get it, and I don't have this video channel to be political or anything like that. So it's definitely not about that. And it's just a case that these movies are giving people a wrong mindset. There's not like much respect for women if you see how Bollywood is at the moment. Like they're portraying that they do, but you can see these scenes they don't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they're doing a dance. I don't mind them type of things if they want to do it. It's these Housefull movies have always had cringeworthy comments about them. So I think there are going to be comments from like people like who are the older actors, even the older ones on here who are like Jackie Shroff, Sanjay Dutt. They're going to say some stuff which is going to be cringeworthy, and it's just not going to be a movie that you'll want to like continue watching. You can't watch this movie with your parents. Like I don't know how anyone would. I just don't know, and I don't watch them anymore because of this. I've got children as well, so yeah. Like I don't want them to say like I'm watching movies like this. It doesn't really look good as a father if you're watching these movies. It's just logic. And plus, I don't like them anymore. There's not any story. They're going to be dancing around. It's going to be mostly this movie looks like it's been made into pieces to satisfy the ego of these older characters, and whoever's made them. Well, the directors thought it's a good idea because there's all these famous actors who were once making really good movies. Let's put them all into one movie and it'll be a lot of fun. But it's not going to work that way. I hope this movie doesn't do well. Because then they'll stop doing it. This is the 5th movie of the franchise. I didn't think it was going to be a franchise. The first, second, okay, that's it. That's it. Be done with it. Why is there a 5th movie coming out? Seriously? You've got to give it some thought. Like, is this how it should be? Like I watch a lot of the Hollywood movies. There's a lot different genres. There's different tones, different storytelling. At least you won't see this in a Hollywood movie. So anyone who hasn't watched a Bollywood movie might not know what I'm saying. But until you've watched it, you'll realize, what's going on here. you'll be thinking, is this how their mindset is? Is this how they treat other people? And if you went to one of these places, like I've been abroad, and I'm not trying to discriminate or anything, but because of these movies and the culture, like it's basically like something that's not changed because they'll treat them like that. I believe they should be treated by with respect. If they're in a movie, that's fine. They're doing the dancing, they're doing something, singing, or they're adding value to the movie. But a lot of these movies, they're not adding value. They're just there to be made fun of, or for their body, or to say something about them. So I don't know, like, but you've got to watch the trailer. Like, I watched it and I was like, oh my god! And this song piece or whatever that's come out, it's just not worth watching. You can't watch it. But I mean, if you disagree, leave a comment. If you agree, leave a comment. Let me know what you think.